Alright, hey guys, Ryan here. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Nathan Drake Limb Toys figure. So it looks stunning. You get two head sculpts here, one uninjured, one injured, which matches Nathan Drake well because he's an adventurer and fights bad guys and gets treasure and all that. Kind of like Indiana Jones. And the clothes are super weathered. You get this cool flag. You get all these cool artifacts. You get like this, which is really cool. Uncharted 4 is my favorite Uncharted. So yeah, the unboxing experience of this is super nice. Yeah, you get all these really cool artifacts from all the games except for Golden Abyss. But that's okay. We have the silver crystal. We have this from Uncharted 3. It'd be cool to see a variant of each of the games, like clothes you could get for them. So you could have Uncharted 3 Drake Deception's look, right? You could have the Among Thieves. Of course, we have a Thieves' End here, so that's already checked off the box, so to speak. But yeah, here's the cross right there, and get like a flag, a pirate flag, which is like super cool. And yeah, the unboxing experience is amazing. This is like my favorite figure ever now, so that's really cool. Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I have an awesome unboxing video for you guys. Now, I ordered this in September of 2023, believe it or not. It's from 5K Toys. It took a really long time to get to here. I think it was made in Japan or China. So, it took a long time, but it's like, I've seen videos on this, but I haven't seen it in person yet. But it's like, it's one of the coolest video game action figures I've ever seen. Alright, and without further ado, let's get right into opening this up. So hopefully, I think it was packaged really well, so it shouldn't be damaged. Even the box itself is cool, so good stuff there. Alright, so it's still in the plastic here, but as you can see, we have the gold doubloon right here, which actually does something cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the plastic for it. Alright, so yeah, this can actually rotate once you take off this main part of the box. There's yet another plastic wrap all around, so they don't joke around in the keeping it protected part. Just gonna take off all the plastic. Alright, so there it is, and this has a really cool feature on the back. As you can see, oh man, that's so awesome. So this has a different symbol that it flips through, which is really neat. As you can see, it's even coming off on camera. It'll go through the cycles and it'll say like Limb Toys on one of them right there. Isn't that awesome? So cool. Such a nice addition, and they didn't even have to do that. That's just the box itself. Alright. Alright, let's take this off. And we can now, I believe, rotate this. Yeah. See that? Isn't that cool? Okay, so this comes off completely. As you can see, has kind of like a temple lost ruin kind of background, which looks really neat. Alright, so yeah, here it is. Very cool. All right, and then you got the flag. Very good. And that's really cool. It's a really cool looking flag. Sic Parvis Magna. Greatness from small beginnings. I think that's what it means. So yeah, these are the instructions and the flag. So that is cool. It's just the instructions and whatnot. Alright, and then now that that's off, we can like rotate this as much as we want, right? So that's pretty cool. This comes off with foam padding on it. And then, oh, very cool. We get the figure itself. So yeah. We have the different items. St. Didymus Cross, Cipher Disc, Silver Skull, the Perva, Nathan's Journal, Henry Angry's Saber, and we get 2 head sculpts with this. Man, this is awesome having this in person. Alright. Yeah, the camera's thinking that it's a person. That's how realistic this figure is. Right? So, very cool. Alright, so it's time to take off the plastic. There's a plastic on the wrist here with his watch, and then there's plastic here. You just remove this. Pretty simple enough. And yeah, he has kind of like battle damage on his face, which makes sense because he's an adventurer. So yeah, you just take this off, remove the plastic, and you're good to go. Just gonna make sure that it's set in the right direction. So I know for a fact that there's magnetic arms that come up on and off for this, but yeah, wow, the detail on this is amazing. So yeah, I'm just looking at the figure itself. Wow. This is stunning. Okay. Like it has so much detail, like on his shoes, the bottom of his shoes. The clothes are worn and have weathering on them. Like he's been on an adventure. And yeah, that is amazing to see. He has his gun holster here that he's wearing. So yeah, awesome stuff with that. Alright. And then let's see. Alright, and then let's see what else is there. Right, let's see what else there is. Okay, so we have an alternate head here. So that is pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like. Alright. So there it is. Very well detailed. His mouth is open a little bit. Got all the hair detailing. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So, we got the crystal skull here. So there's that. We got, let's see here, I think there was a thing I can look at. St. Dismas Cross. So there's that. We have the cipher disc. From Uncharted 3. That's from Uncharted 1, Uncharted 4, Uncharted 3. Alright, then we have the Purba dagger. So that in itself is really cool. I remember that from Uncharted Among Thieves. I remember that very well. He also gets his journal, which actually has writing, and it's completely full of Nate and his adventures. It's his journal. See, there you go. Isn't that neat? Just chock full of illustrations and findings and whatnot. So that's pretty neat. I think the coolest one though is Henry Avery's saber. You can see the crystals, the gems shimmering. Very neat. And it's a real metal cast sword, so you could poke somebody. You don't want to do that, so you got to be careful with this. I'll do that. I'll be careful with it. And then it's like Christmas for Uncharted today for me. We have this here, which will hold Nathan Drake in place. And oh wow, guys, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's like way more than I remembered. I'm used to having action figures having limited stuff, but this one goes all out. I'm just gonna move everything. I'm just going to move all the relics, his journal, and everything out of the way. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Alright, so we have the stand itself, which is really cool. So yeah, here it is. Very cool, it's amazing. I mean, look at that thing. There's places to, I'm sure it says in the instructions over there of how to put this together. I've been waiting for so long for this, it's really cool to see it in person now. Alright, so we have this here. So yeah, I think you just tighten it in. And then boom. So there's the stand. So that is really cool. I can put Drake on top. And man, look at the detailing on this. Before I do that, you can see there's like gold underneath, gold on top. It's just weathered, has really cool ancient stuff. It says Nathan Drake right there. I think there's a thing that says Uncharted 4, like the logo. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so here it is. It says Uncharted 4, A Thieves' End. And basically, if you want to put that here, you just place it over it. Alright, so we have the flight pole, so you can adjust this however you'd like for Drake. We have this piece here, which is for the flag. Alright, we have the AK-47, which is iconic to Drake. And it actually bends in, and I think this comes out. Now I want to look at the instructions first, but yeah. You can have that with Drake. Very cool. Next up, you get the pistol, the M9. Very cool. Alright, and then you get this grappling hook, which actually opens up. Very neat. It's coiled up. Alright, and then we get a few different arm options. So there's one with a closed fist. There's one probably for the holding the AK or the pistol. Here's a flashlight. That'd be cool if it actually lit up, but it is magnetic. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so then here are all the hands doing different angles and poses. He has his ring finger there, as you can see. Pretty cool. Alright, and then there is another piece, and I'm not sure what it's for, but there it is. Okay, so I got him with the sword. So that is really cool. Look at that. Very cool. There's a ton of accessories and whatnot. Okay, there's a way to put the grapple hook on. There's places that we can put stuff on the actual thing itself, the stand. Alright, so yeah, I got his pistol there in his holster. We got this sword, which is a real sword, but tiny, of course. We got Nathan Drake here with the two head sculpts. Looks just like Nathan Drake. Comes with a ton of cool accessories from all the Uncharted games, except for Golden Abyss. And maybe not Lost Legacy, but that one didn't have Drake in it. So, yeah. That'd be really cool to get a Sam, or a Sully, or a Chloe, or an Elena, or a Rafe, or a Nadine, or a Marlo, or a Talbot. That would be spectacular. But the presentation on this is so amazing. This is definitely like my favorite figure now. This is definitely my favorite figure. It's so cool. You get so many accessories. But this is really cool. You get arms that are magnetic and then other arms that aren't, that you can bend at will, right? And then so many accessories. The articulation is amazing. The artifacts, The way the figure looks, super well detailed. The clothes are weathered, and it's just an amazing and stunning figure to see. And if you're a fan of Uncharted, especially much as I am, or even if not, you're still a fan, this is an awesome get. It's by Lem Toys. I didn't say. It's by Lem Toys. They did a smaller scale of Joel and Ellie, which I also got, which is amazing. They did like the guy from Red Dead 2, Arthur. So yeah, that's really awesome. But yeah, man, there's so many details. Like this, for example, you can see the bullet on the inside. And you just place it back in. Looks super realistic and cool. Alright, hey guys, Ryan here. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Nathan Drake Lem Toys figure. So it looks stunning. You get two head sculpts here. One uninjured, one injured, which matches Nathan Drake well because he's an adventurer and fights bad guys and gets treasure and all that. Kind of like Indiana Jones. And the clothes are super weathered. You get this cool flag. You get all these cool artifacts. You get like this, which is really cool. Uncharted 4 is my favorite Uncharted. So yeah, the unboxing experience of this is super nice. Yeah, you get all these really cool artifacts from all the games except for Golden Abyss. But that's okay. We have the silver crystal. We have this from Uncharted 3. It'd be cool to see a variant of each of the games. Like clothes you could get for them. So you could have Uncharted 3 Drake Deception's look, right? You could have the Among Thieves. Of course, we have a Thieves End here, so that's already checked off the box, so to speak. But yeah, here's the cross right there, and get like a flag, a pirate flag, which is like super cool. And yeah, the unboxing experience is amazing. This is like my favorite figure ever now, so that's really cool. You get his M9 pistol here. So you get the M9 pistol here. A ton of great accessories, like so many. So yeah, those are overall my thoughts on this. But I'm really glad to have this. And I really appreciate you guys watching this through, the unboxing and then my review. 10 out of 10 figure. It's amazing. So cool. And it's just stunning. Alright. Make sure to leave a like. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe. And until next time. Peace out.